If there's nothing else to be said, we shall now travel the vast street that is before us.
There, Matty?
Okay, so Impulse has already started walking towards the castle 10 minutes ago, while you were still trying to say, shall we go there and whatnot.
Well, you have to get your travel dice out for this one.
Apple has no idea what's going on.
Apple, just follow the rest of us, and when you see someone we point at and says beat them, just beat them up, okay?
I think I can do that, but could
Yes.
not Ban tell me?
Who?
But could not Badman tell me?
Okay, well, the point. That one, Roger, over there, he'll point out and he'll say, beat them up.
Okay.
Okay.
Right then. So, get your traveling dice out, my companions.
Pulls out a giant fluffy dice.
It was a D6, right?
Yes, the D6 is what you'll be using.
Straight up D6. Go, go, go.
1.
Oh dear.
5.
That's okay, that's saying something. That's saying something because I started off first. Wow, I must have.
Setting the tone.
You tripped.
Okay.
Your face planted.
1, 3, and what?
2.
Okay, 2.
5.
5. What did you say, Demonox?
5. I was hoping someone could get 4 then. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Right then.
5.
Okay,
It's
so
what I use for my luggage.
okay, so
My luggage coat.
okay, so while you were traveling, okay, let me think how to say this. Apple was flying around excitedly, and Impusa tripped because of it, and the squirrels.
I tripped on a squirrel.
Yes.
Oh, that is tragic. Hopefully the
Hey,
squirrel
you
is
hurt
not dead.
Mr. Nuts.
I take Mr. Nuts and I put it in my pocket for later use.
No!
You're getting rage attacked by an army of squirrels, you know.
I could always improvise a shuriken in the shape of a squirrel later on. You never know when that comes in handy.
Okay, so you made progress, decent progress actually, despite your failings.
Be Mr. Nuts back.
Okay, so and before we get onto my thing, does anyone want to do any role playing before I go on?
I was going
give-
to suggest that we would do a campfire and then we'd all talk about our stories, but I'm not sure if Matty...
We're 2 meters away
Yeah.
from the castle.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, Matty's not, I don't think Matty's voice could take a proper
Yeah.
roleplay.
I can
properly.
I can take some.
Okay, light roleplay.
okay, light role play for all of you. Time.
Yes.
So, okay, so go ahead, do whatever needs to be done. I shall be here, listening.
Yes. Always listening, always watching.
So
But hopefully you
Danton,
turn away when we're in the showers.
so Danton, since you were the one to initiate this campfire, why don't you be the one to initiate this scene?
Well, if we're going to sit down and for a while, I'm going to look for a campfire, steal it from a bunch of Boy Scouts, and then with the fire included.
Okay,
put
let
it
me.
in the middle.
Okay, let me roll for that. It's your lucky day. You found a bunch of Girl Scouts.
That'll do.
Even better.
Steal the cookies.
Impulsa is going to give them the squirrel as payment for the stolen campfire.
No!
And And then the
Yes.
girls are ravaged by 1,000 squirrels.
Oh, they're going to
By 1,000 squirrels.
Oh, they're going to love. We're going to love him and squeeze him and
I'm
dress
gonna love
to
him,
look
I'm gonna
pretty.
pet him, and I'm gonna call him Joyce.
Okay, as
Yes.
soon as the girl grabs Mr. Nuts, Apple suplexes her.
Well, Impusa looks at the suplex. Impusa looks at the suplex girl and the rest of the Girl Scouts, back and forth, and she gives them chips. And leaves.
And then the Girl Scout goes like, "Did anyone get the number of that truck?"
Also, I drag Apple away by the ear.
I have Mr. Nuts back.
Yeah.
You are a very naughty girl.
So
I don't understand.
So yeah, Onyxian, you have their
Anyway.
you have their campfire, wood and all. Apparently, you're holding it. So, should I?
Do humans usually put fire in middle of stone?
I've
Yeah,
seen.
it's common.
Well, once I've seen humans putting another human in the middle of the street to get thrown rocks at. So, you could say they do strange, weird things every once in a while.
Yeah, but they're mostly evolved since then.
That's not good. I got hit by a rock once. That really hurt.
Not from where I'm from. They are not.
Well,
No, I mean the rest of the universe has evolved. I didn't say your lot did.
I was going to say, like, Onyxian just puts the...
First of all,
he sits down with the fire in his hands, it's just there.
First of all,
Like-
that is very rude.
What is...
No, I was talking to Ring a Bell,
Hey.
you bell.
Alright. I was
Hey.
going to say that I just sit there with a fire in my hands and just go like, since we all got in that fight together, I figured that we could all at least share something of ourselves with each other, so... What are even you Belle?
Well, that's slightly complicated, but it should be easy to say. I am demon yet not demon, human yet not human.
He's bad guy.
A bit too vague
So-
for my liking.
Oh, and
We call ourselves Demonox.
Pusa puts a shoulder on you, so you're confused about your gender.
No,
There.
I'm actually
It's
a
okay.
hermaphrodite. My entire species is actually.
Well, at least you are at peace with who you are. Pat
Oh,
pat
hell yes.
on the shoulder.
Oh yes, and at least you're pleased what you are. I mean, let's face it. For someone so young, you've done remarkably well. Anyway, actually, bring on that point. I can ask you the exact same question, Mister can I pronounce your name properly?
Onyxian.
Onyxian. No. I've seen many. You, I have not. At least not in my lifetime.
Well, when Roger asked me earlier what I wasn't sure where I could trust any of you, but after that fight, I feel that maybe I can trust you, especially Apple on some level.
Apple is
Yeah.
good girl.
Yes, I don't. Somehow I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's easy enough to trust her. I don't think she can do much of that.
Apple really impressed me with her Canadian destroyer.
Are you?
I don't
Oh
know
my
what
God.
that is.
No, but it was very. It meant the move you did on the other bad guy.
Oh, I threw him.
Yes, very well. I must admit.
Yay. I like playing games when I throw people.
But-
Anyone survive? Does anybody survive after those games?
Well, it depends on what I throw. If I throw a Wolverine, yes.
Well, does the Wolverine ever hit somebody in the face?
No, I think she means she throws the Wolverine.
Yes, but it also depends where she's throwing the Wolverine, because I'm assuming a rabbit Wolverine landing on someone else might not be the best day for that someone else who gets a
No.
Wolverine in the face.
No one else go with me to fight Wolverine. Apple's strongest.
maybe one day I'll go fight Wolverines with you, if you will want to invite me.
Well, there's not many Wolverines anymore.
Well,
No, Apple's be fine though.
Never mind then.
But no,
I
that was an Ixion
I
of
open-
yourself.
I open up my journal, I write down, save Wolverine race in spare time.
I like to ask a question now, Mad Hog. How are you
Yeah.
making notes if you've only got one arm?
Well, simple. I place my freaking journal on my lap. I open it and I write down.
All right.
No science fiction there.
Okay.
Wait,
I just
Tempest
wasn't
has
sure.
only one hand?
Yes, she only has
Yes.
one arm.
Yeah, he only has one arm.
Okay.
I almost forgot it last time, but thankfully I managed to keep that fact consistent. I had to throw the milk carton in midair in order to throw a punch last time, if you recall.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You know
I
you can
thought
put
it
it
was
in your
just
pocket.
for the show.
But onto the subject of what I am. I am a Helterum, what other races would call an ancient man. And as far as I'm aware, I am one of the last of my kind.
Because you're
Ah.
all ancient.
No.
Because
I
we're
believe
on
I've.
the cusp of extinction.
Because you're ancient.
Well, being 1,569 years old.
Oh,
I-
you look so spry and young. You must use really
Wow.
good lotions.
Wow. Wow. You're only that old?
Yeah, he young.
Yes,
He is very young.
I'm quite young for my age.
And how many moons are you then? How many moons have you seen, Apple? How old are you?
I don't remember myself, but the chieftain of the village says that he is well over 100,000 years old.
But what about of Roger?
I'm 40. Oh,
Okay.
He said
That's
he's
my
40.
age.
yes.
but
He's
yeah,
human.
yeah, I'm a human. So
It-
I do have demon blood in me. I was infected by this other demon I met. This bear demon of malice.
Oh.
Ah,
I don't like bears.
That's
I
how I
throw
got
them.
my powers. Because its blood infected me.
Does
You
that
might
mean you bad guy too?
No, unfortunate guy.
No, I work for the good. I
Okay.
I
try
said
to,
unfortunate.
I try to ease people's minds. My theory if I manage to ease people's mind, then that demons' powers are going to diminish.
That's a sound theory. I've yet to ever see it happen, but who knows? You may pull that off. Good luck.
Yeah, I heard from the other demon we met that it's apparently the demon I'm after, Yuria Boto, is in the lower spectrum of the demon hierarchy. So, yeah.
Yes, good chance. You've got your chances of pulling your stunt that off is much better. Huh. So, apart from myself, so essentially, from what I've gathered, I'm probably the oldest person here. I've got
I'm
memories.
really old too.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
Yes,
People don't know how old, but really old.
yes. I must admit, I do have memories of my bloodline, but that's technically that tends to remain amongst family clan only. And no, I must admit I have seen a fair few fiends in my 5,000 plus years. Well, who knows? I might see. I'll have to keep an eye on you, Mr. Roger, and see if you pull that stunt off. Put it down in the books.
Well, I have to say, this is the weirdest episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood I've ever seen.
Har har har.
Yes.
Okay,
Apple's just kind of looking at everyone.
so
Yes, I don't know which was one with that either.
So, what is
Well,
everyone's
if-
purpose then?
Apple was going to become new chieftain.
I'm both happy and worried for your people.
Apple needs to find shiniest thing, then bring it back to village. She also needs to come back with baby, but Apple doesn't know how to get baby.
Wait, I thought you solved both of your quests last time, Ross.
Oh, Apple tried, but Apple doesn't know how to make baby. She was just told that Mang know how to make baby.
Oh, nice retcon there, Ross. Nice retcon.
So
Yeah.
Apple still need to find baby, but I don't know how to find baby.
What?
But Apple's still going to be chief.
More than likely, yes.
What is it, Roger?
I was asking Apple, what did that man do to you?
Oh,
If anything,
I
it's the
took Mang,
opposite.
I shrunk him down, and then I asked him how to make baby, and then he did not want to make baby and said he did not know. So I let him go. He's still small somewhere.
Oh,
That's
Nothing
terrible.
convenient.
That is very convenient.
okay, never mind then.
And I gather
Oh.
your goal then, Roger, is to find the demon you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, this demon seems to have really big grudge on Canine, and that just go. It's the man's best friend. You don't treat man's best friend like that.
No, you tend not to treat man's best friend like that. Which just leaves you, Anixion, and myself.
So is everybody going to ignore Empusa collectively?
I actually wasn't, but it seemed like Impusa was searching for someone as well.
Yes. That was kind of mentioned in the last session. That you are searching for a particular demon. You need to go take the phone booth. Phone box. Next time you're near one, just check out for the demon listings and see which one's who's higher ranking now.
Who are
That
you
sounds like
searching
a great
for?
idea.
Who are you searching for then, Impusa?
Hmm?
Who
Oh,
are you
me?
searching? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's funny. Up until this morning, I was just living my life, being a vagrant, helping out people, teaching them the teachings of my school of a proactive nihilism. And then I happen into this situation, and for the first time in my life, I get into contact with other demons. Huh. So I thought to myself, maybe this is a sign from nothing, because there are no gods, but maybe, just maybe, this is my chance to do something I never bothered to do, and that is look for my father.
The guy who got promoted.
I would not know about that, because you see, guys, I'm a succubus.
No.
Really?
I know, shocking. I reveal my true form. I have long horn and a tail, and it's different. The skin is still brown.
Yes.
All the wings and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, traditional
succubus.
succubus sort of stuff.
Yeah, succubus.
So you bad guy too.
I look at her.
also
I look
surrounded
at
by
her,
bad guys.
I am a bit peeved by that. I am not responsible for how I was born. I was raised to a certain lifestyle and behavior, and I do not consider myself a bad person. I do all I can to not be a bad person. There is such a thing as nurture
Versus nature.
versus
You
nature.
see, You say lots of things Apple doesn't understand.
Essentially, she looks like bad person, but is not bad person.
Oh, but you are a bad person.
Which person are you talking to, me or Impusa?
Points to your character.
I am a bad person and a good person.
Can we just? I think he's just a person. There is no such a thing as evil or good, but there is always an in between. People are complicated.
Bees are bad. Bees sting and hurt.
Okay, bees are the exception then. Agreed.
Mosquitoes are bad too.
And
Yes,
mosquitoes too.
Poison ivy, that's bad.
Poison
like
ivy,
when we
very
were-
bad. Get all
yes.
itchy.
Yes, there you go.
There are lots of bad
wasps.
things.
They're bad, they're really bad. They're just angry all
Wasps
the
are
time.
like really big bees, but
Yeah.
then I can throw them.
I'd say bad is something that causes pain without good reason.
That is the closest definition, yes. And speaking of no good reasons, back in my world, I was conceived during an event that, well, I've only found out today it is referred to as the Great Intoxication. Was it the intoxication?
It's known as two different things. Either the intoxication or the incendiation. They couldn't decide
Take
that
your
day.
Well, here's the thing. I've been taught to live life one day at a time, to accept the pointlessness of life and the greatness that comes from it, because you are the power to give meaning to it. And I've been living my life like that. And then today, it just so happens that the day I was born, and probably I was conceived, I should say, the day I was conceived, and a lot of other succubi like myself have been conceived, is referred to as the intoxication. For
What
the first
is an
time,
intoxication?
it's not a good thing.
No.
For the first time in my life, I feel slightly irritated. And I feel like this is giving me the motivation I needed to do something that I never bothered to do, and that again is looking for my father, because I think somebody is owed a big stern look at this point, and maybe if I'm feeling very, very irritated, a stern talk as well.
Why you need see father? Apple never see father.
I didn't think I needed. I didn't think I needed it, but the occasion, the coincidences, a series of events brought me here right now, and I can choose to ignore it, or I can choose to pursue this path and see where it takes me, out of curiosity. I think I'm going to go against everything I've been taught, for once, and I'm going to try this path and embrace the unknown.
Best way to live.
Yes. What is life if not a continued path towards unknown regions up until the path ends abruptly, and then there is nothing anywhere
Then that's
more
fine.
to
You
go.
where else to look?
You don't
What
know.
did
Many
you
worlds,
say?
many realms. Essentially, she's going to see what happens in the future. Just go with the flow.
So,
at some
Rod-
point until the path ends, which means you die. That's what she tried. That's what I was trying to say with that analogy, by the way.
Apple
figured that
not
much.
die.
And all that. Sometimes
Apple not
sometimes
die unless killed.
that can happen too.
I've been killed.
So Apple is searching for purpose.
Okay,
Roger
so I guess
and Impusa are searching for someone of their own target, sort of similar to me. But what about you, Belle?
I'm searching for baby.
I'm sure you'll find one.
What do
That's-
baby look like?
Usually a small, bald, squealy version of yourself.
I've never seen one.
Trust me, you'll meet one.
Well,
As
one thing is
Yes.
for sure. You human babies most certainly did not look like me when I was that little. Maybe that's why I was found inside a trash can.
I
What's a
don't-
trash can?
A place when you throw a place when you throw in things that are considered useless.
I don't understand. There's nothing that's useless.
Oh, honey.
There's this. Besides, anyway, as you asked, Anixia, as you asked me, why am I here?
Yes.
Because you've been summoned by a church?
Pretty much. I have absolutely no goal in this universe whatsoever but to see if things will entertain me.
Honestly, I don't think any of us had any goal in this particular version of the universe. We were all in our own life's journey, or in your case, multiple life's journeys, in our own little worlds across the universe.
Aye. The war,
Well-
the last war wasn't exactly entertaining me much. The other guys were going to win it.
Yeah, as well consider this a side attraction on the back of the larger narrative. Personally.
I found shiniest thing. That makes
you did.
that makes Apple chief of fairies. Plum won't be chief. Apple will be chief.
Plum, you say?
Yes, Plum really smart fairy. Apple
Ah.
no like Plum.
Uh-huh. You
Is there
don't
a
say.
fairy called Banana, by the way?
Yes, it was a banana fairy.
I've got a funny feeling they got an entire fruit basket back home.
Yes.
But no, I have no particular motivation. I merely wish to see how this plays out.
Same
But-
here.
You, Anixia, on the other hand, what is your motivation for being here?
The reason why I asked you all to share with me, I want to get to know you so I know what your soul is, and I know how you
Oh.
will fight. So then
That's
we
fine,
can
I've got
fight
one.
better. But my quest is a sworn quest of vengeance.
Good
my
quest.
My story starts as I traveled to Black Castle of Doom, where the Demon King lived. I defeated a great number of his army.
Really?
And
Are
then-
you-
Really, the guy. Hold on here. The guy named his castle Black Castle of Doom.
Yes.
He named it of Doom. He actually called it Castle of Doom.
Yes.
Apple would name evil place Black Castle of Doom.
I'm not
I don't
surprised
know,
by that
it's-
statement. I'm not sure
it's-
the other guy quite realized what he was naming. I swear, I'm pretty sure when he first thought the name, he went, I shall call my castle, Black Castle of Doom. Yes, Doom. Haha. Put Doom in there. It makes it sound more threatening. Okay.
What does Doom mean?
Usually it means destruction or something really nasty.
Anyway, I defeated a great number of his people and even his most powerful of generals. And as I entered,
General Doom.
as I entered the throne room, I shouted, "Demon King!" And
Of
he
Doom.
sat upon his throne of doom.
Was
With
his,
a
ma-
smoke-
was his throne made of the bones of his enemies?
Or the bean cushion.
Ooh, I bet his name is Kilgore.
Kilgore.
Oh.
That seems like a terrible and yet great name at the same time.
Anyway,
Oh god, is the final boss Kilgore?
No.
as he sat upon his throne with the smirk upon his face, he said, "Welcome, Inixian. I'm glad to see you're here." And I shouted, "Bullshit! Where is my 100 gold I lent you, you bastard?" And the Demon Kid made excuses by saying, "Heroes were robbing me of my possessions from my chests.
They
when
do
I-
do that.
Even when I hid them in pots and candlesticks, they just destroyed them and stole them." And I said,
Bastards.
I'm not leaving here until I get my 100 gold back." But then, as I said that, I felt a great beast awaken, deep within my bowels. So in
Ew.
haste, I ran back home in hopes to get to the Thunder Box to expel the beast before it broke free and ran amok.
So you went.
Damn.
So you fought Brown Devil.
Yeah, pretty much.
My story is
Oh
not
my
over
God.
yet.
Oh my god.
But when I got home, I found in shock and horror that my earth closet was gone. And as I let
Oh.
my guard down, that instance, the beast broke free, leaving my honor stained.
Not the only thing.
They have medicine for that.
I
Have
was
you
left,
tried not eating fatty foods?
I was left with very little dignity, as
I'm
the
not
thieves,
surprised.
as the thieves did not just steal a necessary convenience, they stole my freedom from me. So I swore vengeance upon the thieves, but not before
Cool.
I returned to the Demon King's castle to seek assistance with reclaiming my dignity. After all, we are neighbors.
Yes. That does sound a bit. Oh, that sounds horrible, mate. I seriously, those thieving thieves and heroes, they do nothing but steal.
Once I
Okay.
had gotten rid of the remains
Apple
of the
thinks
beast,
your story makes sense.
Yes.
Once, let me finish. Please let me finish. I'm nearly done. Once I
Okay.
had gotten rid of the remains of the beast that rampaged through my and cleaned the stains upon my person, I went to reclaim my lost honor on the journey of vengeance, all to reclaim my freedom, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Yay.
And Puss applauses.
Well, she tried her best.
By the way,
Why are you slapping your hands together?
as
It's a
I said all
It's a
the story,
sign of appreciation.
as I said the story, I was still holding the fire in my hands.
Oh, fairies don't show appreciation like that.
How do they do it?
Fairy, he hoists up a piece of fruit and gives it to Anixian.
I was expecting a suplex for some reason.
We
Why-
suplex bad things.
Why you give me a fruit, fairy?
Because that's how fairies show appreciation.
Then I thank you for your appreciation, Apple.
Yay,
give you
apple,
an
good
apple.
girl. Actually, let's roll randomly.
What fruit did she give him?
What are you rolling
A
for?
banana.
Right, banana.
And Nixian just looks at the banana with great intent. I shall
Does it
save it for
explode?
later.
So,
Right, campfire's over.
anyone else feels it's a bit weird to have a campfire literally 2 meters away from the castle?
No, we're letting them prepare the traps and battles and that lot. It's traditional. You've got to give them time to get these things ready.
And Nick, what does the castle look
I
like?
guess I'm relatively new
Big.
at this whole adventuring thing.
Marty asked what the castle looked like, Devar.
I was waiting until everyone quietened down a bit, but the castle looks like it's a mixture of many different kinds of castles that you would see from history, warped into a cohesive mess of a building.
Huh.
I did not pass health and
you-
safety.
Do you Enuxians see any of that black castle in this castle?
Do we, Devar?
No.
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 Your neighbor was evil, but he wasn't that evil.
He did put Doom in his castle name.
Look, the only evil thing that man did was take 100 gold and didn't pay him back.
It's logical. Thieves, they were these thieving heroes that kept stealing his cash.
This makes sense to Apple.
Exactly.
Right
Don't
then,
question the fairy.
if there's no more of the campfire stories,
put it out.
Anixian could probably put the campfire back, since he's still
Okay.
holding it in his hands.
Put it in your
just-
pocket. It works for everything else.
Say
I
hello
just-
to the Girl Scouts for me.
I just throw it back in the general direction of the Girl Scouts.
Oh God! Fire in my hair!
Let me see. Let me actually see if he actually does cause any destruction. Actually no, the Girl Scout actually caught it. And
Nice. I remember when I was a Girl Scout, and by that I mean I would scout in a dumpster and fight a raccoon to get food to eat because
Hey,
those
what
were
was
what
the
we
Girl
Raccoon.
Scouts?
Raccoon weak.
Yes.
Not if you're 2 years old.
right then, so with the campfires over, you have an event to
Apple
go.
thought raccoons when 2 years old.
You have an
We got an
event.
event.